This is a guided practice video. Our topic is one-step equations, and these are harder problems. Let's get started. Here's our first problem. Negative 7x equals 21. Your goal is to solve the problem for x. Go ahead and get started. Hit pause if you need more time. Alright, here we go. I'm going to take that negative 7 times x and go to the other side. Negative 7 times, multiply by negative 7. When I multiply by negative 7 on the left side, on the right side it becomes its inverse, which is divide by negative 7. And now it's been moved. Let's see. Left over on the left side is x equals 21 divided by negative 7. Let's think. Positive 21, negative 7. A positive divided by a negative is a negative. 21 divided by 7 is 3. And that's the answer. Next problem. X divided by negative 1 equals 4. Again, my goal is to get x equals. How do I get rid of divided by negative 1? Well, I'm going to multiply both sides by negative 1. So I have negative 1 times there, and negative 1 times there. These cancel each other out, leaving me with x equals 4 times negative 1. Well, let's see. I still have x equals positive 4 times negative 1. Positive times a negative is a negative. 4 times 1 is 4. And that's the answer. Alright, here's our next problem. Negative x equals negative 8. Go ahead and hit pause if you need more time. Let's get started. It's important that you understand what negative x means. Negative x means negative 1 times x. Once you understand that, this problem actually isn't that bad. Negative 1 times x equals negative 8. I got to get rid of multiply by negative 1. When I move multiply by negative 1 to the other side, it becomes divide by negative 1. And it's gone. That leaves me with x equals on the left side, and I have x equals negative 8 divided by negative 1. Well, let's see. A negative divided by a negative is a positive. 8 divided by 1 is 8. So my answer is positive 8, which of course is the same thing as just saying 8. Here's our next problem. X minus 12 equals negative 12. Go ahead and hit pause if you need more time. Well, this problem's not that bad. I've got x minus 12 equals negative 12. I need to get rid of that minus 12, so I'm going to add 12 to both sides. Now I have x minus 12 plus 12. Well, minus 12 plus 12 is the same thing as saying 0. So x plus 0 equals, and let's see, got negative 12 plus 12, well that's also 0. So x plus 0 equals 0. I don't need that 0. So x equals 0 is the answer. And here's our last problem. Negative 8x equals negative 8. Go ahead and hit pause if you need more time. Well, negative 8x, that's negative 8 multiplied to x. So I'm multiplying by negative 8. Well, if I move that to the other side, it becomes divide by negative 8. That one goes away, leaving me with x equals. Now I have negative 8 divided by negative 8. Well, they're the same thing on top and bottom. Anything divided by itself equals 1. Or another way of thinking about it, negative divided by negative is positive. 8 divided by 8 is 1. So my answer would be positive 1, which is just the same thing as saying 1. If you have any questions or if you need additional help, there's a lot of resources for you, or you can contact your instructor. Good luck.